Alright, here we go. Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and I am here to do a Let's Watch on the new Ultraman series that has come out now, known as Ultraman Omega, which I was actually very surprised that it came out. I thought it was coming out like July 5th, but it actually came out on the 4th of July, and I was like, oh, wow, okay, interesting that they changed it. But yeah, I just decided, like I said, if you've seen the video I just uploaded on the Ultraman Blazar movie, I've decided to just, yeah, bring back my Let's Watch series where I just basically watch movies, and now I'm including TV shows I haven't seen before and stuff like that. So yeah, and again, yeah, if you haven't seen that video yet, go check that out. But yeah. I've always like, you know what? I wish I could like start showing my like experience watching a new Ultraman show for the first time. And I was like, oh, you know what? Omega's coming out. And yeah, I decided to do that. Because again, I almost wanted to do it with Arc, but then I just ended up watching the show by myself, which my opinions on Blazar and Arc, again, I really enjoyed Blazar. I like Arc. I thought that was a good show too. And yeah, I'm very curious to see what Omega is going to offer. Because I do know some story details, because I did watch the digest trailer, but everything else I didn't. Like, even when it was like premiering, I was like looking at it a bit, but I didn't see anything major. Heck, I couldn't even understand anything. The subtitles weren't in English at first, but now that it's fully uploaded, it does have English subtitles, so without further ado, let's see how they start this new Ultraman series. Oh jeez. Right into it. And again, this was my problem with a bit of the trailer. I was like, oh, the CG, not that great. But hey, if it's only for this section, because they were like, well, we probably can't record this in live action, then it's like, alright, I can understand that at least. And again, for being like a CGI and 3D, I like the movements. The movements look really good. Again, like this, like we're following that bug, the camera looked really good there. Ooh. So, okay, so yeah, so that blast, I'm assuming, so as soon as he was trying to leave, that's when he lost his memory. Because that is the thing I know about the trailer, is the concept is this is an Ultraman who has lost his memory. So we immediately got to see how he lost his memory then. Oh boy. Oh, that ain't good. That was the one interesting thing about the trailer of the digest. They do mention this is a world where there were no kaiju. So it's like, oh, interesting. So, oh, maybe it's gonna be like, it seems like Ultraman's Omega's presence might be bringing these kaiju here, or maybe again, maybe they're creatures sent by the aliens he was fighting. I guess we'll find out as we go. I don't care.
Delicious.
Delicious. Like, man, what are all these things? I've never seen any of these. Trying to eat it. When he walks through those every time, he's just like,
Oh.
Like I said, I really hope they take this story in an interesting direction. I really like the idea of, like, yeah, an Ultraman who doesn't even remember. Like I said, I'm curious about his history. Is he going to be like Arc, where he's just a completely different alien, but is given the title of Ultraman? Or is it going to somehow connect to the M78 original universe? I'd be curious to see where the story goes. And I'm very excited about what they're going to do. Oh, here we go. First kaiju. So like again, it said in the trailer, this world didn't have any kaiju. So I guess the idea is, that, like I said, the aliens that he was fighting made them, maybe? Or maybe fragments fell to Earth and it mutates stuff to create these things? That's my guess.
Kaiju.
So yeah, that was interesting. So he like knows nothing, but he still remembers what kaiju are. Interesting. So even with his amnesia, he still has a deep memory of like kaiju. Like I know what that is. He's still standing there. He's like, oh jeez, you really put me in my place. I'm just gonna keep my hand on my head. You is a kind person. That's the way he said that. Oh wow. You can smell him. Oh, he knows its name. Oh, jeez. That looks so silly. Oh no, you gotta save her, Omega. Why isn't she getting up? I don't think she's... I mean, if she was buried under rubble, I would buy it, but she's just kind of there. It's like, just go. There he goes. Oh, that's like cool. So it's like basically his eye slugger's still right here, but he can summon it. That's cool. Here we go. The first transformation. This is the first time I'm gonna see his Ultra rise. Oh, hey! That transformation reminds me of like Ultraman Max, actually. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, that was interesting. It kind of looked like Ultraman Max when it was on him, and then yeah, his rise, instead of doing a fist, he has like his hand open. That's interesting. Let's do it. That was a cool shot. I like that. Yeah, like I said, for her being on the ground there, they should have had her, like, maybe under a bit of rubble that he could, like, move. But, I mean, I guess her leg was just hurt, but still. It just made it look a bit silly. I love the way he's walking. Like, he's still kind of trying to study this thing. Oh, boy. Hey, there you go. Let's say he finally remembered how to fly. Nice. I like the eye slugger. I think it's kind of making classic Ultra 7 sounds. Well, not exact, but its own kind of classic sounds, like when it flies. Damn. Got him. What's that mean? The awakening.
Omega.
Yay! He remembers his name! Oh, now are we getting the opening? I don't think I noticed it the first time. He kind of did something with his hands and he was like, whoa, I can do that. He like realized. Oh, I like that. I like that little title thing. Yeah. Alright, that was the first episode of Ultraman Omega. Overall, yeah, I really liked it. I was surprised about the beginning. It just starts with him immediately fighting these aliens. And then, yeah, they basically just immediately show us how he got amnesia. So he's like, I'm assuming those guys were evil, and he basically defeated them. Unfortunately, he got hit with a big blast, and now he's forgotten who he is. But he still remembers certain things. Like, now he remembers his name. He knows who kaiju are. Like, again, as soon as he saw that one, he's like, oh, I remember him. That's that guy. I know him. And as he's saying, the awakening of kaiju now. It's like, what's that all about? Because, like I said, I'm curious, like, how did these things get here? Because, like I said, in the trailer, they established this is a world where there are no kaiju at all. Like, hell, again, even Hoshi, he was like, I believe that was his name, he just said, like, what's a kaiju, huh? What? Like, they don't even know what kaiju are, which is interesting. Like I said, I'm assuming the idea is like maybe parts of that alien ship fell to Earth and they mutated into kaiju, or maybe those aliens are still alive and they're sending like monsters to invade. Maybe it's something like that. Who knows? I guess we'll see as the show goes on. But yeah. Overall, I thought that was a really good beginning, and I'm really curious to see where the show is gonna go. Like I said, the whole like scenario where he's like walking around the guy's house grabbing stuff, which I wanted to say, like, I figured like, oh, this is gonna be our home base essentially, isn't it? Like the fact they have this place, I was like, oh, this is where they're gonna hang out when they're not fighting kaiju. And yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see that. And I didn't watch the preview because for me, I don't like watching next episode previews because I'm like, I'd rather keep myself in the dark, so then when I watch it, I know nothing going into the next episode. But yeah, overall, I thought that was a very good first episode. Like I said, there were a little bit of silly things, like the mother. Like, I get what they were doing, like, oh, her legs hurt, so she's telling her child to go on, get out of here, don't get yourself killed. But I still would have liked it more if there was, like, maybe a bit of rubble around them to more make it look like... Because, again, it just looked like she was like, oh, geez, ow, I twist my ankle. And it was like, it would have been better if there was, like, maybe a bit of rubble and have him move it out of the way and then he gets her out of there, you know? That, I feel, would have made the scene a bit better. The fight scene itself was really cool. Like, again, I love the way he, like, at one point was in a fighting stance and then he put his arms down and he started walking. Like, he was, like, studying it, like, trying to figure out certain things as he's fighting it. And again, like I said, at the end credits, there's like a moment where I think he put up a shield and he like looked at his hands like, oh my god. Like, he didn't realize he could do that. And again, like, I like that moment when he's stuck in the hole and he like reached his hand up and then he finally flew. He finally figured out how to fly again. And again, I love the way his eye slugger is. Like, unlike Ultra 7, which is like on the back of the head, I like it's like on the front and he like throws it. And I like that's part of his transformation too, that he does like, huh! And then it just flies around and he grabs the thing. And then, like I said, the transformation itself, it looked like it reminded me of Ultraman Max, actually. Like, the way it went on his chest. Because, yeah, that happened in Max, too. Because, yeah, he put the thing on his arm, and then it would, like, grow on his chest, and then it would kind of fill out the rest to make him look like Ultraman. But unlike Max, where when Max grows, he just has his arms down and he looks up. He did like he spreads his arms and then like puts his hand out up like that. Like I said, yeah, that was fun. Overall, I really enjoyed it and I'm looking forward to episode 2. And I hope you all had a very happy Ultraman Day. I'm glad I was able to get these videos out on this day itself. Because, you know, I figured if I'm going to celebrate Ultraman Day, I wanted to do something special. And I was like, hey, you know, new Ultraman show coming out, and I finally wanted to watch the Ultraman Blazar movie, which I'm glad I got to finally do. But yeah, look forward to more Ultraman Omega episodes as they come out in the future. But yep, that's going to do it for me. I hope you all enjoyed the video. This has been CB Ultra 768, and I'll be back with some more Ultraman Omega in the future next time. So bye bye, look forward to that. Get the fuck out of here. Bye.